Hey guys, Failed Psycho here, and welcome back to the Stanley Parable. This is going to be the last episode, seeing as we've completed it quite a few times already. 5, I think. I don't want to record too many endings because I don't want to spoil all of it for you guys. I mean, if you guys want to play it, then you can play it for yourselves. You can go different paths that I did, try and get multiple endings. There are many endings, so we're gonna load it. I don't want to delete it. If I recall correctly, and it's taken a really fucking long. I've just finished Paranoiac. We haven't uploaded that part yet. Oh, there's the yellow line again. But yeah, this will be the last episode of this. So after these two are finished, I can start on a new Let's Play, which will hopefully be if I can fix my dazzle. Borderlands. Maybe. I don't know yet. But I guess we're gonna follow the yellow line again.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us?
Oh,
We're
maybe
intelligent people, right?
Yeah.
Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Okay. Let's go this direction.
Now, yes, this is exciting. Just
Okay.
me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use
Is
your
it just me, or
imagination.
am I going? I'm going
Whatever
around
it
in
might
a
be,
fucking
Stanley,
square, aren't I?
I'm ready for it.
Yes, I am. Dude. Ah, here we go. Where are we going to today?
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms.
Yeah.
Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
And it's gone.
Ah, a choice. We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute.
Okay.
Okay, so I know that each door has
Should I
to
walk
lead
backwards?
somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that our destination corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse door's origin.
What the
so
fuck
starting
did you
from
just
the
say?
right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Well. The confusion
Hold
ended.
up, what's this? The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Stanley dies.
It's all determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really? No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on.
Okay.
I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it. And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule?
Hopefully.
How would we even know? Will someone come for us?
Maybe.
Will something happen?
Maybe.
So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a
No.
kind of story, wouldn't you agree?
I
I'm
might as
not
well
quite
take a
sure
seat.
if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we?
Yes.
Eventually. Well,
Can we
in the
leave?
meantime,
What the fuck just happened? Yep, there we go. It moved. I'm sorry, my voice is being a bit weird today. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's never the end. It's loading. Never. Almost. Yes. And we are back in 427. I heard an elevator ding.
all of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Are you fucking
Stanley
kidding
decided to
me?
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Do you not remember anything that just happened, dude?
When Stanley came to a set of two open
That
doors,
can't be
he
it.
entered the door on his left.
No way. This can't be it.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find... Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Yeah, there's
There
literally
was nothing here. No choice to make, no path to follow, just an empty broom closet. No reason to still be here.
Oh, maybe I want to be. Maybe I want to live with this broom. Maybe it could be my new wife. Nah, I'm all kidding.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Wait, this is... No, it's not different, is it? Just a pen.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this. What dark secret was being held from him? What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Alright, so... What the fuck? Apparently it did restart all the way from the fucking beginning. So this time we're gonna go... do something else. Oh, now it loads faster.
Descending deeper into the building, Stanley realized he felt
felt
a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
Okay. So I remember the last time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
The last time I know we went that way and I was wondering whether to go this way or not, but I decided to go this way so you guys could see, I think it was the original ending or whatever. But I'm gonna go this way this time.
Although this passageway had the word escape written on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death.
Oh well, at least it's something better than doing the whole fucking story again.
The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Well, I don't want to.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death.
Yep. That's exactly what I want to do. So let's go. We done. Mission accomplished. Well, we might have gone to another area. Because you know how much the narrator is a liar. Ah, we must be wearing portal legs.
As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever.
Nope.
Stanley can't see the bigger picture.
Maybe I could go.
He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Goodbye.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
Yay! Oh, wait, what? Oh. Ooh. Boxes. But I wanted to die a painful death.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
But why? Wait, where am I, in fact?
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
This blueprint shows the office from the beginning of the game. The path from Stanley's office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout remains almost identical to the first iteration. Fuck knows. Corridor. The pacing of this opening section was important to get right. This corridor has been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the two doors in a good time. The two doors. The set of two doors was the very first concrete piece of the Stanley Parable's design. Once this room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it, an exploration of the contradiction this room posed. Filing cap. Well, that was a bit obvious. Stanley's computer. Nature paintings. Yep. Do they really have to label everything? The office. Button sounds. A selection of the sounds used throughout the game when buttons are pressed. Each sound is a mix of a keyboard stroke and a synthesized tone. Credits. Left or right, ladies and gentlemen? Let's go left. It's kind of like a gallery. The office. Maintenance room. An early version of the maintenance room. It's a printer. The point of the Stanley Parable HD remix is to lose. It's to win. Am I going crazy? Maybe it isn't the same image. Was that clock there before? I don't remember. How do I go back? Can you check for me? More endings, fewer endings, more narrators, fewer narrators, more Stanley, less Stanley. What's this? Narrator emails. After the second trailer we sent out, we asked people to email the narrator for questions. Well, we had initially planned to use these further In further promotional materials, we never found the perfect use for them. Here are a selection of those emails. How do you make a JPRG? How do you make the worst game ever? What is the difference between a duck and a what? Well, the game featured... I can't really read those. The lounge. The office. The apartment timer. Seconds to pick up the phone. So, is that it for the ending then? Zending model. Monitor room elevator. Ah, here we go.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Turn it off!
Can you see? Can you see
my God.
how much they need one another?
Yes!
No.
No?
Perhaps not.
Okay.
Sometimes these things cannot be seen.
Alright.
But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail.
Can I get
Push
squished now?
escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop. Now will be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose
Hey,
for
Retta.
you. Don't let
Gotcha!
time.
Yes! Squished! I have a weird laugh when I get squished. That sounded wrong in some way. I don't know what happened. Should I have done that? Should I have been squished? Should I have been mangled into dust? Should I have been squeezed into juice? Yeah. So is that it? Am I dead? So that's it? I guess I'm dead. All I see is a black screen. Unless I can look around or anything. Nope, I'm dead. That's it. That, ladies and gentlemen, I guess, is the end of the Stanley Parable. It's the end of Stanley and the end of the narrator. Or narrators. I don't know where the fuck that woman came from. But, alas, here we are, dead in blackness, or darkness, or whatever. But, I really hope you've enjoyed watching the Stanley Parable, and that's the end, I guess. I said that like 3 times now. But, I hope you've enjoyed it, and that's it. Stay tuned for some more videos. Bye!
Thank you for riding the Psycho Express! Toot toot! All aboard! I'll be collecting your tickets. We have beverages in the dining car!